Asma, thank you so much for coming on the Hero Show. It's an absolute delight to have you here, and thanks for clearing a little bit of your busy schedule with your wonderful family to have a chat.
Thank you.
I'm really, really pleased to hear that you picked up that phone and you made that appointment. Asma, take us through your journey and your motivations to be able to do this as well.
So, ever since I gave birth to my second daughter, it was really hard for me to get back to what I was before. Like, women tend to have more body dysmorphia, and I'm one of them. So, so I used to feel that, it's, I never really felt better because, after giving birth, you have, your life is again changed, and, your body's changed, and everything along with it is changing. So I was trying, now my daughter, she's 19 months. So I kept trying for a year and a half, doing different things, mostly with diet and exercise, but I wasn't really able to achieve what I was looking for. So, it was demotivating and very depressing for me to, not getting the results that I was looking for. So obviously my husband knew everything about it. So when he told me that, there is a program and they're giving us like a structure of 12 weeks where, we'll be monitored and, everything we do in terms of food, exercise and all. So we will talk to them and, it's kind of one-on-one. So it was really interesting, interesting for me because before we never did that. So it was kind of a new experience. And I said, okay, let's try that because I was really tired with everything I was doing previously. So I say yes to them, yes to what we decided to do like 4 months ago. And I think I'm very happy with the results and everything. How far we have come with the program and the achievements we have so far.
That's incredible, and I just want to touch on a couple of things that you raised there. One is the momentum that is so powerful when it comes to moving in a positive direction and also a negative direction. You mentioned that you've tried a few things and it became disheartening, and that momentum can be quite a cycle to put yourself into. And if that's not interrupted, you can continue that cycle until you wake up 6, 12, 18 months later, and you're even further behind the 8 ball. And it's really empowering and remarkable that you guys were able to identify where you were at and being able to put your hands up and say, I actually need to do something to change. So that's awesome. And I think it's a wonderful credit to both of you to be able to do that. And I wanted to just touch on your experience within the Hero program and just really, really drill into what your experience was like and, what kind of results you were able to achieve as well.
Yep. So I think the first thing that clicked was, when you're accountable for something that, you are supposed to do, and you have to get up every morning and do your routine, like working out with the food and follow your steps and all. So I think that's one point, because I was obviously accountable every single day. I had to tell you guys that, I'm doing what am I supposed to do. And other thing was discipline, I think. For 12 weeks, I think that's what I was lacking in my 2 years of, struggle post-birth, because I never really worked out or followed my routine for more than 4 weeks or 3 weeks to the stretch. So following the routine and having a discipline and accountability, I think this helped me lose. I initially set a goal of more than what I was hoping, that more than, like, I thought maybe I can, if I will be able to lose like 8 to 10 kilos initially, I would be a happy version of myself. But I think with the program, when we started, it was gradual. So initially I felt like it's demotivating again, because I'm not really losing what I hoped I would be. But then with our regular phone calls and all the mentoring and all, it took me move on with my process, and after like 12 weeks I was able to lose like 7 to 8 kilos, and which is like a big achievement for me, because I think women have slow metabolism compared to men. Talking about myself. And obviously, when my husband was doing the same things with me, and he was getting back to his weight and getting the body he had before. So I think it was motivating for me as well, to work hard on my part as well. And I think that's one of the positive factors. Sorry.
No, that's okay, Asma. This is part of the reality of why we are Hero, right?
Yeah.
We have families, and we identify time where we didn't know it existed. We all have kids and little boys and girls running around. That's remarkable, Asma. It's amazing that you were able to. It's amazing that you're able to take those steps. And one thing I just wanted to note was the momentum shift that you had, and understanding that momentum is not a linear, it doesn't work in a linear fashion, progress. As you said, there was a moment there where you became disheartened, and willpower is something that does run out if you rely on it alone. You need to have the appropriate habits and systems in place to be able to lean on, and also the right support network that hopefully we were able to provide for you to be able to instill those habits in place and those systems in place. And that's exactly where you found yourself. And, you said it, like we had that really, really direct open conversation, which was beautiful, at around that 4-week mark, I think. And that was the point where I feel like you in the past could have dropped the ball or gone in a different direction. But what happened is you refocused, you empowered yourself to be able to say, hang on, I've got this. The systems are in place. All I need to do is take it one moment at a time, one day at a time. And at the end of that program, look how far you've come. It's incredible.
It does. Yeah. And I think that's the beauty of the process and this program. And another thing is that, you initially, when we were just talking at the start of the program, you asked me that, what I want to do and how I want to spend those 12 weeks with you guys. And you helped me, manage or set my routine that, these are the things that I want to do for next 12 weeks. That I think you were giving me the liberty to, make my options set for myself, for my body. Yeah. And that's the thing. I think every time you go to gym or you're following an app or any exercise routine or diet, they tell you that, this is what you're going to do. But the beauty of this program is that, you asked us that what we want to do, and that's how it was sustainable. It was more interesting, and I think that's the best thing any program can offer, that what we want to do, how we want to spend those weeks with you guys. And then in these over the period of like 12 weeks, you kept asking us that how are you doing, how how are things going? Are you feeling okay? If I'm not working out for like another set of like 2 days, then you would ask me that, how was your workout routine? How did you find certain exercises? And I will tell you that, this is how for me. So I am doing, but I'm trying to modify it. So you were giving me the liberty to decide what I want to do. And I think that's the best thing anyone can hope for, if they want a healthy version of themselves. It's not like, someone is dictating you, it's you.
Who's deciding, yeah.
It's a really great point that you raise, Asma, about you having the liberty and the autonomy to be able to create your own path, because ultimately this was your journey, and you're not going to have effectiveness if you are running somebody else's journey. Some person, creating a program for themselves, and you just happen to be available or there to go along with it. You need to be able to find your why. You need to be able to be guided to be able to create what is going to suit you and your family, and that's what we try to really, really focus on when it comes to crafting the hero experience. And I'm happy that you were able to observe that and find your why, both of you, because look where you are now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you guys have got some beautiful little kids running around, so I'll leave it there, but this has been a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.